Climate change is one of the biggest issues of our time. They recognize that it affects their Métis way of life, but they also understand that there's a huge space for us to take action on it. And so this is some of the things that we're doing. We want to act on climate change by producing clean energy.
Changing for climate.
As traditional stewards of the land, Métis people harvested plants, berries, and animals. Over time, they experienced depleting populations and changes to the environment firsthand. As the Director of Environment and Climate Change with the Métis Nation of Alberta, Andrés Filea works with the Métis community on climate initiatives to help preserve Métis culture and traditions.
Indigenous peoples in general, and Métis people in particular, I guess in this instance, get to feel more the impacts of climate change. We've launched something that we call the Métis Nation of Alberta Climate Change Action Plan. And it's a collection of initiatives around renewables, energy efficiency, environmental monitoring, health and climate change, as well as sustainability.
The Métis Nation of Alberta Community Garden and their Health and Climate Change Toolkit, along with a number of ambitious solar installations, are just a few examples of how the organization is mobilizing Métis citizen action and inspiring the next generation. Renewable energy generation has been particularly exciting for the Métis Nation of Alberta as the energy savings flow back to the community.
We have installed solar panels over 25 properties across Alberta, including our head office.
Bindu works with both the Métis Urban and Capital Housing Corporations. Both are affiliates of the Métis Nation of Alberta.
These solar panels have designed to reduce our operational cost by $16,000 per year over 25 to 30 years lifespan. The amounts we are saving is going back to our Indigenous people across Alberta who are getting our housing at a subsidized and affordable rate.
These organizations provide subsidized and affordable housing for Métis and other Indigenous people in Alberta. Energy efficiency upgrades improve living conditions in these homes and make them more comfortable for residents.
Other measures would include installing energy efficiency windows, appliances, roof and furnace system, hot water tank. We are looking at every single possibility to make our homes energy efficient and livable and provide long-term investments to the organization as well as to our Métis citizens.
Energy efficiency and renewable energy installations also provide job opportunities. The Métis Nation of Alberta supports business owners by maintaining a public verified Métis contractor database.
Another piece would be, for instance, jobs, right? Clean energy jobs. Having a Métis citizen that deeply cares about Mother Earth, then do something like a solar project. So one of the things that we've learned as well is that there's a lot of our citizens that care about climate change, but there's a lot of them actually being actively part of the solution. So we looked at Métis contractors to build this project. So these panels were actually put together by a Métis solar business.
The Métis Nation of Alberta is thinking bigger and developing a large community solar project on their Métis Crossing Cultural Center near Smoky Lake, Alberta. It's a nationally significant cultural interpretive center created for Métis people to share Métis stories.
So our Métis Crossing Solar Project is a almost 5 megawatt solar project that's going to be located at Métis Crossing. It feels awesome to be able to see some of the results of these projects. It's been awesome to see some of the energy use reductions and energy cost reductions, and to be able to see some of the environmental benefits out of this. And it really kind of gives us more momentum. We don't want to stop there. We want to do more. We want to do another 500 kilowatts of micro. We want to do another 20 megawatts or 40 megawatts of large-scale renewables, because we recognize that it has a real environmental impact, but it also has a huge economic development opportunity.
Changing for climate.